I drove my family into a pit, left them a little food, and went back home to play video games. When I got hungry, I took my dad's card, withdrew money, and bought my favorite fried chicken and burgers. Mom never allowed me to eat that, but soon I started to feel lonely. I needed company. At that moment, Mom's friend showed up. It turned out she couldn't reach my mom by phone and came to see what had happened. I had no choice but to lie. My grandfather had gotten sick and my parents had gone to the hospital. She believed me. Just as she was about to leave, I suddenly stood up, tried to act like an adult, and invited her to dinner. I wanted to go on a date with her. She thought I was strange, made up an excuse, and quickly left. I was alone again. I cooked some food and went to visit my family in the pit, but my parents scolded me for what I'd done and asked me to pull them out. I refused. When I got back home, I invited my friends over and we had fun however we wanted. I thought, so this is what adult life is like. But I completely forgot about my family, still sitting in that deep pit. Out of hunger, Mom had to eat banana peels. The pit smelled terrible. They collected their waste in bags and threw them outside. The walls were completely smooth. There was no way to climb out. After a heavy rain, they were on the verge of dying. Meanwhile, I kept having fun with my friends and didn't think about them at all. Then my friend got tired and wanted to go home. To look like an adult, I drove him there myself. I deliberately pressed the gas pedal all the way down and even gave him $100,000. To me, that was what real adult friendship looked like. When my friend left, I lay down on the couch with the remote in my hand and felt lonely again. It turned out adult life was actually pretty boring. Finally, I remembered my family. I struggled with myself for a long time, and in the end, I came to the pit. My parents were completely exhausted. They apologized to me and begged me to forgive them, but I was afraid they would punish me if they got out. So once again, I didn't pull them up. Still, I stayed sitting beside the pit. I cooked food with my own hands, put it in a bucket, and lowered it down. Dad was very happy and tried to grab the rope to climb out, but I had thought everything through in advance and cut the rope. They ate greedily. I sat at the edge of the pit, simply being there with my family. At that moment, I realized that no matter what I did, I still wasn't a real adult. At midnight, I came back to the pit again. Looking at my sleeping family, I started to cry. The next day, when my parents woke up, they saw a ladder in front of them, so that I